Okay, so we're gonna do whiskey. Elijah Craig, small batch. It's about $29, $30. I'm not really a whiskey guy. I'm more a vodka guy. So, but I was at Costco today, and they have this small batch Elijah Craig. Nice bottle. It is 90% proof, so yep, 97% proof, so it's 70% ALC, and it's basically bourbon whiskey. So it's, I think, made up of corn and barley. And from what I understand, this is also char in an oak barrel. Huh. That thing is not even, doesn't even pop open. So right off the bat, smelling it, yeah, it's a typical typical smell on a whiskey. But I can smell some spices in there. Yeah, that first hit of that alcohol on a whiskey, which I don't really like. So that's so some of the whiskey. My friends are whiskey drinkers, so they probably will appreciate the smell of this. But this is what I feel most of the time when I drink, that burns my throat and my chest. I think the only whiskey scotch that did not do that is the Danmore 50 the I think the 15, the El Presidente, and what's the second one, the third one, the cigar blend or something like that. This one has a very strong alcohol. For me, I tend to say alcohol, but I can smell some fruits in there, sweet fruit. I can tell there's spice, and I can smell the oak barrel that it was put in. Maybe some vanilla, but I'm not really a vanilla guy, so I'm not familiar with the smell of vanilla. Okay, let's go taste it. So every time I drink a whiskey, it does burn for me here. I guess I'm not a very good bourbon or whiskey drinker. But on the palate, on my tongue, it doesn't have that burning sensation. I can still taste it in my mouth, so it does last longer in my palate. I can still taste it. The burn on the chest is not really that much. I can still taste the spice. It's not too sweet for me. I guess I tend to like the sweet flavor. So this might be good if I do an old fashioned on this. But I'll try that again later. It's still in my mouth, so that's actually very good. I can still taste it. Okay, let's try it again. Ooh. That burn, I don't know why I don't like that. I think that's my turn off on whiskey for some reason. That first burning sensation. I did not feel that when I was drinking Dalmore. So maybe I should buy a Dalmore 15 and taste that again. Maybe the environment changes the whole thing, but yeah, but it's not like the other bourbon or whiskey that I've tasted that stays long on the chest. Burns a little bit, then it's gone. It still lingers in my mouth, which is amazing. I can taste the spice. Maybe the spice is the one that's burning. I really have no idea, but now I can smell, I can taste, or my sensation gives me that smoky feeling probably on the barrel, on the oak barrel. That toasted wood feel. I'm not a whiskey guy, but it is not bad. Okay. Maybe good with an old fashioned, because it's not that expensive. It's like $30. It's a high percent. I will give it about 65-70 range. If I have a choice, well, again, this is a $30. You do Dalmore, which is like 100 plus. Maybe and this is a bourbon, and that's a Scotch. Even though they're the same, their ingredients or the way they process is totally different. So yeah, this is good. I will make another video and see how it tastes on an old fashioned. So give it about a 65. Elijah Craig, small blend.